Hey, you guys. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I guess you read this thing down here. This is about my Bowie 10-inch and 12-inch collection. I'm showing you this book because this is like one of the best freaking David Bowie books you can find. By Nicholas Pegg. There's several different editions that have come out on this book. This one is, what year is this? It's new. It's expanded and updated. And what year is it? Freaking awesome, this book. 2016. I guess you would think that this would be the last one to come out, but that's probably not the case, given all the posthumous releases, box sets and stuff. I'm sorry, man. I just put this candy in my mouth. I don't know why I did that, and now I'm sounding like I got marbles in my freaking face. All right. Anyway, if you're not familiar with this book, Nicholas Pegg book, it's really freaking amazing. You can probably get an older edition that's used, but this is the 2016 edition. I think this is probably the last one that I think I have two other versions of this book, so I don't know. Anyway, it's just the guy's, Nicholas Pegg is a real expert and has it all together on this guy. Anyway, let's get down to business because this is a huge collection. Huge. So I'm going to get down to business, and we're going to go burn through this really quickly. Again, these are all in chronological order based on when the material was recorded. So this is like the early Bowie material. The Anthony Newley stage of his career. Anthony Newley. Anyway, this is actually a really nice re-release. I think it was from the Netherlands. Made in the EU, so there you go. Okay. And this is such a beautiful album. It's got all that, most of the old material on it. Nothing extra. Whoa. Due to put this through a cleaning for sure. Anyway, like I said, this is the early stuff. Uncle Arthur, Love You Till Tuesday, Little Bombardier, Silly Boy Blue. It's got some of the early versions of the Toys recordings. But anyway, it's a beautiful album. There's a new 2 LP set that's coming out that's absolutely gorgeous, and I have every intention of picking up a copy. So, and it's got all kinds of extra material on it, obviously. But at the time that I picked this up, probably about 4 or 5 years ago, that was a good addition. All right, here is David Bowie, man of words, man of music. Otherwise known in America as Space Oddity. Space Odyssey. Space Oddity. And this, I think this is the one that is actually a printed in the Netherlands. Parlophone. Here, let's take a quick look. Got all the lyrics in here like this. I like this cover. I actually like this package a lot more than the domestic pressing. I just think it's cool. Let's check out the record itself. And you see it, it looks like it's a mock-up of a Mercury pressing. And beautiful freaking blue, beautiful blue. It's changing color because I have my my border lights. I call them border lights because it's all around the border of the room, and I have the lights changing color, so that's why this thing is doing what it's doing. But what a beautiful pressing, and it's a beautiful album. I mean, a really great album, right? Come on. Don't give me that attitude. Beatle Brad, Beatle Brad, you must love this. I mean, the first two albums are these beautiful blue records. I'm gonna have to pick up the pace. I'm gonna be redoing this soon anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and blow through it really fast. Here's the next one, Hunky Dory, with changes. Something that I actually learned how to play on the piano, which is kind of fun, kind of really fun actually. Excuse me. This record is actually gold. I got a gold record. All right. On your old RCA mock-up, and yeah, it was nice. I got this second hand, and the guy put one of those original master MFSL sleeves, the mobile fidelity sleeves, had it in here already. How nice. It was nice that he did that because the cover has got some dings in it, which is kind of a drag, but you probably can't see it from there, so who cares? All right. Cool. Here you go. 9 songs by David Bowie. The Metrobolist. The Metrobolist. With this cartoon cover. How awesome is this? The 50th anniversary mix by Tony Visconti. Also known as The Man Who Sold the World. Right? This is a black LP pressing. I believe there's some red and white pressings as well. They're pretty few and far between. Oh boy, jingo. So here you go. The Man Who Sold the World. Here's David Bowie, Rock and Roll Star. be honest. Ziggy Stardust sessions. So there's all kinds of different outtakes and versions and songs. It ends with "I Can't Explain," so there you go. Trident Studios version. This was published in 2024. I believe that's what I'm reading here. Yeah, 2024. So it was really pressed last year, but the material is mostly, you know, old Ziggy Stardust stuff. So there you go. Pretty cool. Here's Aladdin Sane. Pressed on silver vinyl. Let's go and blow through these quickly. Diamond Dogs, 45th anniversary edition on a red vinyl. Young Americans, oh man, he started getting into this groovy funk shit, and I love it. I love this stuff. This is gold vinyl. I got a gold record. Right. Oh, this is great, man. Then, of course, Station to Station. This is the 45th anniversary colored vinyl edition, and I picked up the old box set. You can see the box up here. If I was pointing the camera up there, which I'm not going to bother to do, obviously, but this is not the one that came in that box set. This is the white vinyl edition. When it came in that box set, came out like 2012 or 2013. And this is live at Nassau Coliseum. This is one of the double LP sets. Well, this is the double LP set that came in that box set up there for Station to Station. So nice. I just keep it down here so it's easier to get to. But God, I can't remember the last time I played it. So here's Low. 45th anniversary orange vinyl version. I believe I picked this up, just picked it up from Barnes & Noble when it came out a few years back. Heroes, another Barnes & Noble buy. This is just a black vinyl version. I was getting annoyed that I didn't have that one, or Lodger. Freaking cover so cool, man. It's whacked. He is. This guy blows my mind. Anyway, what a cool album this is. That was either from Barnes & Noble or maybe it was somebody from Discogs. I can't remember now offhand. Here is Stage. It's the 2017 pressing. It's the 3 LP set. This is cool because side 2 of the 3rd album is the song Stay and then TVC15, and those 2 songs, man, are so amazing. 2 of my favorite songs on Station to Station. But then of course the title track is really cool too. So here's Bowie Now, exclusive Record Store Day white vinyl pressing. Yeah, two most recent albums recorded in Berlin with Brian Eno, and this has tracks from Low and Heroes all mixed up. All right, so it's really kind of just a compilation. I think some of the mixes are different though, but yeah, produced by Bowie and Visconti. All right, so Bowie Now, cool, nice album. Here's Scary Monsters and Super Creeps, another black vinyl version, another Barnes & Noble grab. And here is Let's Dance. This is just a domestic pressing of the album, EMI America. And nothing special about it. There are let me show you this stuff. Two 12-inch singles from that album. I don't even remember when I got these. I can't recall when I picked these up. Oh, this is Tonight this is Tonight. This is off of the following album, a copy of which I don't have. And but I do have China Girl, and then I have Tonight. Correct, right? Yeah. Yeah, go figure. But here's something that I picked up that I was excited about. This one I'll actually pull out and show it to you. Never Let Me Down. My understanding is that a lot of Bowie fans really are not very fond of this album, but I don't know, man. I kind of dig this album, and what I picked up here was an import, and it's a pressing. It's an English pressing. With the track Too Dizzy on it. Too Dizzy is the next to the last song on the second side. And later pressings, apparently Bowie wasn't very fond of that track, and he removed that song from later pressings of CDs and LPs. So this has been pressed on LP, repressed on LP. But it says EMI America, but this is actually a British pressing. Made in England, and with Day In, Day Out. And I like Day In, Day Out. Time Will Crawl, I like. There's side 2. It's in beautiful condition. Of course, I got made a lined polyline sleeve for it. And it came with, you see that there's a promotional sticker on the back on the picture. It's a shame they put it on the photograph. I could have stuck it on the side if somebody was smart with these stickers. But then you get these made in England stickers and they're all over shit. So here's the inner sleeve that comes with this British pressing with redacted lyrics. Not redacted, it looks like it, but the lyrics are in the black portions of this thing, but the font is so small, so you actually have to shrink yourself to read this font, and I'm not doing that. I'm small enough already. I don't need to shrink myself down any smaller. But I like this album, and I wanted to pick up this version with that track 2 Dizzy on it, because I figure I want all freaking songs. If you're gonna put an album out and then you're gonna change the configuration of the album later and remove songs that are on it, well, I'm gonna go for the first pressings and get all the material that I can. So there you go. So okay, now here's the Glass Spider Tour, live in Canada, 1987. This is one of those unauthorized live recordings. All right, White Trash Records, and it's I believe it's a limited edition of only 1,000. I got number 187. These are all numbers. So, and man, I love these packages. 3 albums, right? Look, see, there it is. 187. Huh? Pretty good, eh? And this is I believe this is on white vinyl. Here. I blew through a lot of these quickly, so let's just double check that. And yeah, of course, it's white vinyl. Beautiful packaging. It's just beautiful. It didn't come with line sleeves, so I made my own for it. And it's a trifold cover, because there's 3 albums in here. So the way I got shit squeezed in here, because I'm running out of room, this spine's a little pointy. That's a shame. I mean, that's the worst thing that's wrong with this album. 3 album set. I guess I'm pretty lucky. So I'm not going to worry about that. See the spine? Oh, forget about it. The plastic on it. So anyway, that's the recording from 1987. And then I got Live in Japan, 1990. From the same company that pressed this. You could see it, really. Can't you tell? I'll just pull this out of the plastic. Again, this is this is limited edition of only 500, and this is number 222. What number did you get? I got number 222. And again, 3 record set, blue vinyl. And I'll go ahead and pull it out and I'll show it to you, because these guys, I mean, these, you know, if you're gonna bootleg something, these guys really do a nice job. Look at this label, custom labels, man, and look at this blue vinyl, and the sound is awesome. It's really very, very clear. Now, there might be some people out there who bought this, and they might say, you know, I don't know what he's talking about. It's really poor quality soundboard recording. Well, I'm just saying it sounds good to me. That's all I'm saying. And again, my channel's only about showing you what I have, which is what I do. So that's all I'm doing. I'm not saying that you should buy this. I'm just saying I enjoy having it. Yeah, so there you go. Wow. And here's music on vinyls, Tin Machine 2. I don't have the first album, but I do have this Tin Machine 2. And it's on crystal clear and turquoise mixed color vinyl. I'll show you the next time I do this stuff. Probably going to be within the next 2 to 4 months. All right, here is now what you're seeing is you're seeing stuff from the box set that came out a while ago, a couple of years back. Yeah, Black Tie, White Noise. I put the box set in the closet, so I had actually more room to put records. So, Black Tie, White Noise. Here's the Buddha of Suburbia, another album from that box set, another double album set. Wow. Here is Glastonbury 2000. This is not from the box set. This was released in 2018, actually. Glastonbury 2000. So the performance is from 2000. But this was released in 2018. Another triple album set. Jesus. So, just amazing. And then there's Heathen. I've shown this off before. This is a beautiful Friday music release with amazing, beautiful vinyl, beautiful color vinyl. And this is Reality, another Friday music release. Just gorgeous, man. Gatefold, trifold sleeve. Here's a box set, the Reality Tour. This was also not in the that recent box set. It's coming up in another box set, I believe, and it's going to be another box set within the next huge box set, the final box set that's coming out soon. You might have seen that on Mazzy's channel. They were talking. He was talking about the new box set that will be coming out very soon, and this box set is in there. Something similar, anyway. Here's now we're getting back to the box set that came out a couple of years ago, and this is outside 1.0 outside. This is Earthling from the same box. And this is Hours, the same box. Just beautiful packaging, beautiful packaging. Here is BBC Radio Theatre, London. This is June 27th, 2000. Again from that box set. I can't remember what the name of that box set And here is the first version of Toy that was ever officially released. I mean, you know, if you want to scare your kids, show them that picture. I mean, Bowie's he's a funny guy. You gotta hand it to him, man. He is a clown. So that's the back with the track listing. My favorite song is the very last one, Toy, Your Turn to Drive. What a beautiful song. I mean, what a powerful piece of music, I think. I love it. And it's sad because there's this track with Uncle Floyd, sound bites on it, and it's not been released. It was one of the tracks from the original Toy sessions, and it has not been released at all on any of these things. Maybe because of the copyright issues involving Uncle Floyd. I don't know. It's pretty amazing that there's sound bites from the show on it. You would think that maybe they're going to mix that out. I don't know. I don't know why it's not on there. Here is what they call Recall 5. This is Recall 5. And all these really just oddball tracks from soundtracks and maybe some singles. Excuse me. Some odd remixes. Stuff like I'm Afraid of Americans, V1 edit, stuff like that. All kinds of stuff like Buddha of Suburbia, single version, and stuff like that. Or oddities. Here, look, see? Here's the track listing right here. So if you can read it really fast, or if you freeze it and you wanna, come on, you know what's on this thing. You know how to find out what's on it if you need to. But if this makes it easier for you, here, I'll help you out. Right? There. We're still friends, right? Here's Storytellers. This was released in 2019. It was recorded 10 years earlier, 2009, I think. It was on VH1. Broadcast on VH1. I don't know if this is the entire thing. I like how this has. Look, I got the band to sign it. Yeah, they all have that, so forget about it. But anyway, Storytellers. It was cool how he would host the show and he would talk to the audience, and it was cool. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about pulling that out. It's kind of stuck in there, so it's okay. Here is the Brilliant Adventure EP. Yeah, the Brilliant Adventure box set is what I was just showing you, all the stuff coming up from. But here's the Brilliant Adventure EP with Johnny Downloader, aka I'm Afraid of Americans, an early version of that. I Have Not Been to Oxford Town, an alternative single mix. Then you flip it over, and on side B you get A Small Plot of Land, and you get My Death. And these tracks were recorded in New York, live at the Shakespeare Festival, New York, September 18th, 1995. So there you go. This did not come inside the box, but was released, later, afterwards. And then, whoo-hoo, look at this. I don't know if I showed this. I don't know if I had this though when I did my first Bowie video. I'm gonna go ahead and show you this. This is a Japanese pressing of The Next Day. And I managed to pick this up 2 years ago. Maybe it was 3 years ago, actually. And it's this beautiful yellow vinyl. Holy schmoly, I love it. I love it. Sony Music. Side 2. But wow, right? I think it actually came with lined inner sleeves. This is Japanese pressing, so usually it's like you get all the bells and whistles. Oh, no, I take it back. I don't believe that it did come with a lined inner sleeve. It came with lyric inserts, or lyric inner sleeves. All right. So, and then here's all the words. It's just like a line of words. Good luck following along. Yeah, I guess Bowie just was a funny guy. All right, but I love it with the come on, cut me some slack, will you? I love having the OBI, and it pretty much lines right on up. You know, follows the artwork of the cover itself, which is nice. I love it when those OBIs do that. I hate it when those OBIs obscure some of the art. Then they don't bother to incorporate the cover art into the design of the OBI. That's the point. But anyway, these guys did it right on this album. Here's the a Record Store Day, The Next Day EP. And of course I managed to preserve all those hype stickers and crap. But this is just beautiful. There's the material on side 1. There's the material on side 2. Right? Hey man, we're almost done. Excuse me. Ooh, Jesus. Here's liveandwell.com. ISO. Here is It Any Wonder? This was an interesting compilation with Baby Universal, 97. Fun, song Fun, it's the Clown Boy mix. Stay from 97, I Can't Read from 97, a song called Nuts, and then The Man Who Sold the World, live Eno mix. So this is just a strange compilation that came out several years back, and I scored it. Here is the Black Star album. This is my version of it, and the vinyl is black. It's not clear, and I'm thinking, well, if it's Black Star, maybe it should be black vinyl anyway. Sadly, it's a shame how the packaging kind of damages the album. So, because there's a big plastic sleeve in there, and the album's stored in the sleeve. I think I put mine in a liner, like a poly liner, and then stuck it in the sleeve to help protect the album from the gases that come off this plastic, this thick plastic. Anyway, here you can read the track listing on the back if you want. I think anybody who's a Bowie fan knows what's on here, in here. And here is No Plan. This is the final studio recordings. This is a 4-track EP. There's your hype sticker, right? And here, you know, it's so beautiful here. I'm gonna pull this one out and show it to you. We're almost done anyway. This is the last 12-inch record that I have to show you. And the vinyl here, Beatle Brad, you'll love it. It's beautiful, isn't it? I love this. It's a one-sided EP. I think there's there's some etching on the back here, but it's really, can you see it? It's this clear vinyl, so I don't think you can even see what's on it. You're gonna have to buy your own copy and take a look. It's impossible to show you because it's clear vinyl. I guess that's why. The No Plan EP, and it's a one-sided EP with 4 songs. The last tracks that he ever did. Of course, a copy of this will be included in the upcoming box set. I didn't want to wait for the box set because I didn't even know about a box set way back when this came out. Back in what, 2017 or 2018 or 2019? 2017, yeah. Oh, this is a numbered edition, number 6493. Huh? Look, see? See? Right there. Don't mess with me, man. Numbered. And now I'm showing you a few oddities, a 10-inch collection, and a few oddball things. This miscolored now picture disc of Loving the Alien, the remixed version, and Don't Look Down, a remixed version off of the Tonight album. And it's terribly noisy. It's also discolored. It's gotten much darker. I picked this up maybe about 8 years ago, and because it was a picture disc, and I just thought, wow, that's kind of cool, and it was relatively inexpensive, but it is very noisy, and you know, I'm not going to play it much anyway. It's not my favorite. It's not anything from one of my favorite albums. Tonight's not one of my favorite albums. That's probably just about as low as it goes for me. Here's The Width of a Circle. This is a 10-inch EP, and it has 4 tracks on it. The Prettiest Star, the 2020 mix. London by Tata, 2020 mix. What I think is great is it's got Memory of a Free Festival on it, the single version, which is a 2020 mix. And what they did is they gave you an unedited version of the 2 parts, but they do fade it out earlier. So, and then there's a song Holy Holy, the 2020 mix. I'll show you. Put it away because we're almost done here. Here's something I picked up from Coda Records, Coda Publishing, the complete anthology of the Sound and Vision Tour, 5-album collection on gold, silver, and bronze 10-inch vinyl. Well, the thing that bothered me right off the bat was on the first record, sides A and sides B, the labels are reversed. So I was annoyed by this, and I didn't send it back, but I kept it. Here is the domestic pressing of Sue, or in a Season of Crime, and 'Tis a Pity She Was a Whore. Those two tracks with the lyrics, and this is a numbered edition as well, number 3430. Yeah, see, on Columbia. There is an import version that has I think it's the Parlophone label, which is kind of cool. And that was the one I wanted to get, but I ended up getting this one. It was much more affordable, and it's cool too, man. It's really cool on black vinyl. Then there's this huge box set of Toy. This has some alternate edits and mixes, and it's just wild to have, of course. And the last thing I could show you here is the Toy EP. It's a 10-inch EP. You've got it made with all the toys. All right. And there's Dave. You like to think he's not in any pain while he's standing there getting this picture taken, but You Got a Habit of Leaving, radio edit, Shadow Man, vocal and piano mix, just some odd tracks, like 6 different tracks. Silly Boy Blue, alternative ending mix. Yeah, Can't Help Thinking About Me, live BBC radio session. That's really cool. I Dig Everything live, and the London Boys live, but it doesn't have Drive on it. Should have had Drive, like the unedited mix. But anyway, somehow I managed to blow through that really quickly, under 50 minutes. So I'm going to say sayonara and upload this video. See you later. Bye.